So I want to talk about a few things. All right, a few things about trucking, and becoming an owner operator or going over the road, and some of the challenges you will have, but not only you, but your family is going to have. Okay. Uh, Number one challenge: if you don't have a support system, I mean, a large family at home to help out with your wife and your children, you're going to watch things at home slowly crumble. And when I mean slowly crumble, I mean nothing like the house falling. Well, maybe the house falling apart, but um, like just imagine you're out on the road, uh, 1,000 miles away, and the washer machine breaks. All right, or the dishwasher starts leaking, or the dryer stops turning, or any long list. Hot water heater, the roof starts leaking. Just go on and on and on. And I'll admit, for a lot of us out here, we're not. I mean, we're making good money, but are we really making good money for what's going on today? Um, you don't realize the headaches and the burdens that you put on your loved ones, and I mean your wife, your children, and whatnot. There's a lot of soccer games, a lot of football games, a lot of baseball games, and things that, well, at least I was able to provide for my children, but that they missed out on that. They missed out on their dad being there. Sometimes, depending on the wifey schedule and everything, they missed out on those actual games because dad wasn't home to help take them or do something with them. Dad wasn't home to take them fishing. Dad wasn't home to help them ride their bike. um, the list goes on. Maybe if you have younger ones, help potty train, help this, help that, help the wife fold clothes, and that puts a huge strain on your family. Uh, and you got to realize that, especially if you get an over the road job. Local is the way to be. And even then, though, I'm gonna say this: local, not all the time. Local is what it's cut out for. All right. Uh, I was an LTL driver. I did. Sorry, I did night shift line haul. All right, and I would work easily just about 14-hour long days at night. I would go out, do my run, do about like 260, 280 miles, meet the other driver and swap trailers, come back, and I would work the dock until, I don't know, probably 8 o'clock in the morning. So my shift would start at 6:30 at night, 7:30 at night, and go to 8 o'clock the next morning, 9 o'clock the next morning, loading the trailers with the forklift and stuff. And it was good money. It paid well. Like $1,800 probably, $1,900, sometimes 2,000 if I got the right runs. But the I had no life. Yeah, it was about an hour drive back home, just about 45 minutes or so. 45 minutes there every day. Um, I was tired all the time. I was pulling over and trying to sleep in a day cab when if I got tired, that's hard. Like, I just don't, just to realize, like, the life that I gave the trucking for money, and it never played out. It never played out, guys. Now, your situation might be different. You might only have one child. You might not have child support. You might be young. That you can still make it kind of work if, like I said, your spouse is there with you and everything. But right now, like, things are just not going good for me. Um, and I'm hoping to have. I have to. I have to get a normal job where I'm off on the weekends. I'm home at a decent time. I can get the kids from school and things like that. And we're just gonna be things are gonna be different around here. I mean, money was already somewhat hard because of just things that happen. With the truck and things like that. Dude, geez, if you go back to my older truck, it was just constant things breaking, air conditioning, radiator, tires, brakes, brake chambers, uh, engine mounts. The list goes on and on. It was just nonstop. I had to replace the windshield twice. It got cracked from rocks, and it just injectors, oil leaks, front main seal. Front. What is it? Front. I can't even remember what they call it. But it just was nonstop. All right, you might get lucky. Somebody might get lucky here, but I just want people to know that trucking can become your like identity. All right, it can take up your whole world, your whole life, and sometimes it can offer you a lot, and then sometimes it can take a lot away at the same time. And I just want people to know that it's just life is what you make it, and you might go on 5 or 10 years and realize that you've made a big mistake. Realize that you put your wife through a lot being home all the time alone. Realize that you left out on memories for your children. Realize that maybe your home life is suffering. Realize a lot of things, and it's just not worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it. What, maybe a couple $100 extra a week? I mean, that might make a big difference depending on what's going on. Like I said, I paid child support for my previous daughter and my ex and stuff, and at the time I just thought of the money, and now I kind of regret that a little bit. So, anywho, this is Jackknife TV. I don't know what I'm putting out here now. I just want people to learn from my lessons, and make better decisions, and maybe spread the word around, that things can come crashing down, especially like I said, when you're not home all the time, and trucking. Like, there's so many things that could mess up your driving career too. You just have one accident, one speeding ticket, one DOT inspection, that sometimes can get you fired, can do all kinds of things, can maybe make you not hireable. It's just, trucking can be very unforgivable and unforgivable, whatever you want to call it. And for everyone that can do it and keep the world moving, I congratulate you, but I just don't think I can do it anymore. 10 years has lasted, and trucking became my identity, and I can't have it anymore. I'm going to lose a lot that I care about, and even though I screwed up with a lot of other things, I gotta take care of my family. So, like I said, anywho, this is Jackknife TV. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me rant. And Jackknife out.